got it? Let's see an ollie. See an ollie. Whoa! How is that, huh? Oh, whoa, whoa! You did a manual? You're crazy, bro.
So for the longest time, I've had a problem with getting my tricks popped and like up into the air. Like especially my kick flips, I can do them. And a lot of times I can make them look nice and controlled. However, they're like just a few inches off the ground. And that's something that I've always hated about my tricks in general is even if I make them look controlled, I want them to be like elevated. Nobody does this better than Luan Oliveira. So I've been a huge fan of Luan for a really long time. The way that he skates with so much speed and power. He's really like one of a kind. And so for a long time I've been looking at him trying to figure out what is it that makes him different, what is it that he does that I can copy to make me skate with that power and with that elevation. The other day it just clicked. I was watching Luan skate and I figured out what the secret is to getting your board up in the air like Luan does. So in this video I'm going to share with you guys what I think that secret is, and then I'm going to put it to the test at the skate park. We're going to try doing tricks with more height, and then you guys can be the judge whether or not you think this is truly the secret to Luan Oliveira's super pop tricks. Okay, so we just gotta throw some shoes on and then we'll head to the skate park and I'll let you guys know what I think the secret is. This is probably cheesy, but I've always wanted to do one of these, so here, I'll just set you down. Right there. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's go to the skate park. I'll be honest, I kind of hate myself for doing that, but it's like the most YouTube thing to do ever, so it's inherently cringy. But at the same time, it's something for future Joe during the editing to kind of look forward to cutting that. I don't know, it's the little things. Okay, so we just got to the skate park. There's a few people here, but not too crowded, which is sick. So before I get into the skate session, I want to let you guys know what the secret is to Luan Oliveira's pop. So it's kind of counterintuitive in the way that it's not actually about his pop. Everybody pops the board just about the same way. But the real difference with Luan Oliveira's elevation and his tricks is actually in how he picks up his knees. If you watch Luan Oliveira kickflip, you'll notice that he starts his kickflip just like anybody else. You know, he jumps up, but then you notice how high he tucks his knees. And that's because he has really, really strong hip flexors. It's that muscle right in front of your hip. And skaters, a lot of times, we pull ours, and sometimes we just don't have very good mobility, so we're not good at tucking our knees the same way that Luan Oliveira is. But if you really focus on this, especially tucking that back leg, you'll notice that you'll instantly start to be doing tricks and ollies higher up in the air. And the reason I say especially the back leg is because your front leg needs to lift in order to get the ollie off the ground. But a lot of times you'll see people struggle to tweak out their ollie because they don't pick up their back leg. So if you think of it as lift the front leg, lift the back leg, you'll instantly start getting more pop. And at the end of the video, I'm actually going to show you a technique for strengthening your hip flexors, so that way you can do this technique effortlessly and with a lot more power, just like Luan Oliveira. But first, let's get some skating done. All right, real quick, to earn your like, if I land this fakie flip, you gotta like the video. First try, right here. Here we go. All right, guys, that was a tough session. Yesterday's session just kind of took it out of me, and so I think that was kind of carrying over into today, but it's hyped. I got a couple backside heels, got a couple front crook, even though they were like really slow. Good things happened that session. But I hope you guys noticed how I was trying to, at least like on my flip tricks, really lift up my feet. Not so much like my backside heel, but my backside flip, my kick flip, my heel flips. I was really trying to pick my feet up, and as well with the ollies, I was really trying to emphasize pulling my knees up. Again, I think this is like Luan Oliveira's secret to how he gets his pop so high. Obviously he pushes down to snap the board, but after that, a big part of it is lifting your feet up to create room so the board can actually pop really high. So I told you guys there's a technique you can use to build up strength in your hip flexor. I'm gonna show that to you right now. So I'll set you guys down right here. Basically, all you do is you sit on the ground and then just lift your leg so that your heel is up to your toe, heel to toe, like that. So like my right foot is my flicking foot, so I can feel it's a lot harder for me because my right foot or my right hip flexor is really tired after the session, but I would do a minute on each side. As well, it helps if you lean forward. That makes it so that your abs can't help. It's gonna be all in your hip flexor. So I would just alternate those for a minute, just like that, set a timer. Once that's too easy, if you're really good at it, which I'm not, you can like put all your weight on your hands and try and like lift your feet in the air. I'm personally not capable of doing that, but that's a way that you can strengthen your hip flexors so that the muscles are in place so you can create room and get the high kick flips and high ollies like Luan Oliveira. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, subscribe. I make 4 videos every week, so if you want to stay on top of it, hit that notification button. And you can follow me on Instagram at @TheLocalJoe. Remember to make every single day a Friday. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.